In a world where levels defined your destiny, what happened when a lowly, zero-stat villager broke the system and hit level 999? Heroes and demon kings were forgotten. This was the story of a mere peasant who became the ultimate god-tier threat. The story opened with the main character, Kagami, who was very happy as he counted his money, a fortune he had earned by killing demons. Suddenly, he heard a voice coming from the jungle and quickly rushed to the spot where a slime was trying to kill two low-level villagers, a father and his son. Kagami killed the slime with ease and told the son to become more powerful so that in the future he would not need anyone's help. But the little boy told him that he could not become able to fight demons because it was too risky. Kagami then showed his level, which was level 999, and shocked them both, because he was the only one who had ever reached that level and he was just a villager. He then headed toward the city to exchange his silver coins for gold. When he arrived at the organization and exchanged his silver coins for gold, he shocked everyone there, because he was the only one who had killed so many demons, far more than any other hunter, and came there regularly for exchanging. He then went outside, where he saw some people from the royal family who had come to recruit powerful individuals for their team. One of them was the king's daughter, named Kurl, and the other was her friend, named Rex. They called everyone together and announced that anyone who was powerful enough should raise their hand. Some people tried, but their ranks were very low, around 40 and 50, so Rex rejected them, because his own rank was 90, and he wanted to hire only those whose rank matched his. However, during that time, he hired two beautiful girls whose ranks were very low, simply because he thought he could have fun with them. Everyone grew angry at him for being greedy over girls. Kagami also witnessed the whole scene, but he had no interest in joining anyone's team to kill demons, so he left the place. On his way, he spotted a poster which read that if anyone could kill 30 blue devils, the government would reward them with 1 gold coin, a very large amount. He quickly headed into the jungle and reached the place where the blue devils lived. He began killing them one by one, and after each kill, silver coins fell from their bodies, which Kagami collected. After killing 15 monsters, he noticed more people entering the dungeon. When he looked closely, it was the team of Rex and the king's daughter, Kurl. Kagami immediately hid himself. Rex began killing the blue devils because he had come there for one purpose, the legendary sword of the royal family, which was kept there and was crucial for killing the demon king, so they searched for it. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kagami continued killing blue devils. Then, he spotted a little girl who passed near him and walked toward a demon, but the demon did not kill her. After killing the blue devils, Kagami began following the girl, who had by then reached the same place where Rex and his team were searching for the sword. When they noticed the demon horn on her back, they all used their magical power and tried to kill her. But Kagami appeared in the middle and saved the girl's life, shocking Rex. As Kagami deflected their entire attack with a single touch, he told them it was wrong to kill a little girl. Rex argued that she was a demon, and demons were the enemies of humans, so they had to be killed regardless of age. But Kagami told them that she was his sister, which shocked them all. They knew the horn on her back was proof she was a demon. Kagami then explained that he had placed those horns on her back himself, because he had killed 30 blue devils in the dungeon and taken their horns. He showed them one of the horns as proof, and they believed him. However, their anger returned when they realized the legendary sword was not there. Kagami told them that he had come there before, and had taken that sword and sold it in the market. Rex grew furious. Because no ordinary person could wield that sword, only a hero could hold it. He demanded that Kagami show his rank. When Kagami revealed his rank, everyone fell unconscious. It was level 999, and there was no one present whose rank even came close to his. When she recovered, the king's daughter asked Kagami that if he joined her team and helped kill the demon king, she would marry him. But Kagami rejected her offer because he had no desire to kill the demon king. He then took the little girl and walked away. After reaching outside, the little girl told him that she wanted to marry him because Kagami was a very kind and handsome boy and no one could compare to him. She wanted to marry him, but Kagami told her that she was too young and that he would choose someone older for himself. She then introduced herself to Kagami. Her name was Alice, and told him that she liked him very much because he had no interest in killing demons. She then shocked Kagami with a revelation: she was the daughter of the demon king. She had also come to the dungeon to steal the legendary sword, because that sword had the power to kill her father. Her father was now very ill, and she did not want anyone to kill him. So she had decided to build a team whose only mission was to bring humans and demons together, so that neither side would kill the other. Kagami knew it was nearly impossible, but Alice believed in it deeply and told him that she could make it happen one day. Before leaving, she asked Kagami for a favor. She wanted to buy medicine for her father, a potion called the Spirit Blessing Potion, and she had collected a good amount of silver coins for it. But Kagami told her the truth. The medicine was far too expensive, and she could not buy it with those silver coins. Its real price was 10 gold coins, which shocked Alice greatly, because she desperately wanted to help her father recover. She held onto her silver coins and told him that she could not go back empty-handed. She asked Kagami if he could lend her the money to buy the Spirit Blessing Potion, promising to return it. At first, Kagami did not agree, but then he saw a great deal of determination on her face. She truly believed that there was no real difference between humans and demons, and she genuinely wanted to bring them together so that neither side would fight the other. That sincerity moved him, and Kagami finally agreed to give her the gold coins so that she could buy the medicine. After that, Kagami made another decision. He decided to join her and try to help fulfill her mission. Before entering the town, he wrapped a cloth around her horns to hide them, and then they both walked into the town together. The town was very beautiful, and Alice grew very happy seeing it and all the people who lived there warmly and peacefully. A shopkeeper noticed her and handed her an apple, telling her she looked like someone who was visiting the town for the very first time. They then both reached a hotel, where Kagami booked a room with 2 beds. Inside the room, he sat quietly, feeling troubled. He worried that if he was busy fighting, there would be no one to protect Alice from Rex's team. So, he went back outside to find someone who could keep her safe. When he returned after some time, Alice quickly opened the door and then froze in shock at the sight of a huge and very intimidating bodybuilder woman named Takako. After Alice calmed down, Kagami explained everything to her. Takako was his old friend, and had previously been a member of a guild that hunted demons. But one day, when she was badly injured, a demon had saved her life. That moment changed her completely, and she made the decision that she would never kill another demon again. She left the guild after that. Now Kagami had hired her to protect Alice. Alice stared at Takako's body, which looked more like that of a man than a woman. Kagami told her that Takako had always been passionate about bodybuilding, and after years of intense training, her body had taken on that powerful form. After that, Takako took Alice outside to explore the town, since Alice had never seen it before. But as they walked and talked, a demon suddenly appeared high above the town and began hurling devil monsters down into the streets. The monsters started attacking the people and destroying the city. When one of the monsters destroyed Kagami's hotel room, he grew furious. He came outside and began killing them one by one, collecting the silver coins that fell from each of their bodies. Then, suddenly, Rex and his team arrived and called out to all the townspeople, urging them to kill every demon in sight. After hearing this, Kagami and Takako walked over to them with Alice by their side. Kagami told Kurl that her decision to kill the demons was wrong. Too many people had already lost their lives because of that approach. He said that the first step should be to talk to the demon and find out what he wanted. But that was not easy, because the demon boy was floating high in the sky on a giant bird. Without hesitating, Kagami leapt from the ground and shot upward into the sky. Takako jumped right behind him. In the middle of his ascent, Kagami briefly made contact with Takako's legs, using them as a support to launch himself even faster and higher. In one final burst, he landed on the demon boy's bird, shocking him deeply because no human had ever done anything like that before. After that, the demon boy started talking with Kagami and asked him who he was, because he did not look like a human with that kind of power, and how he had managed to reach there. Kagami then told him that he had used his friend's strength to get there. He also explained that he had not come there to fight, but had come to talk, and asked why the demon boy was doing all of this. The demon boy then told him that his name was Menno, and that he had also come there to kill people on the Demon King's order. Kagami thought about this because he clearly knew that the Demon King and his daughter had not wanted this. He then asked Menno whether the Demon King had given him that order directly. Before answering, Menno noticed that the order had not come from the Demon King directly but from his advisor. Kagami then told him that the Demon King's daughter was with him, and that she had told him the whole story, that she had wanted to gather humans and demons together so that no one would have to fight each other, and that he was her savior. He told Menno to stop the attack. Menno agreed, because he had not wanted to attack any city or town where his princess was present. Kagami then started killing the devil birds to collect some coins, coins, and after killing all of them, they reached the ground where Kagami got a large number of silver coins. He also told Menno to hide there. He then returned to the city, which was in poor condition because many buildings had been destroyed. The next day, Kagami told all of this to Alice, and she became very happy because Kagami had not killed her demon, Menno, who was a very kind boy. They then went outside and started making their way towards Menno's side. After some time, they finally reached the place where Menno was. He was very happy to see Alice, and told her that he had not killed anyone and had stopped the fight. But before they could do anything, Rex and his team suddenly appeared and became angry at Kagami, because they believed that Kagami was working with the demons. Because of this, he had not killed the demon, and they also accused him of lying to them that Alice was his sister, which was not the truth. Kagami tried to explain, but Rex did not stop and attacked him, because many people had died and been injured in the previous night's attack. After hearing this, Menno quickly apologized for his mistake, and told them that they had wanted to live together. This shocked Rex's team, because it seemed impossible to them, but Kagami explained that someone had been working between them who had wanted to kill both humans and demons. However, Rex's team member Parna did not agree and quickly attacked Kagami, so all of them started running to save their lives, because they knew they could not fight at that moment. Rex was also affected by Kagami's words and thought that if such a world existed, no one would need to fight each other. But his teammate Parna had not wanted that, and remained fixed on one decision to kill the demon. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kagami and the other members got on a center carriage and headed towards another place so that they could save their lives, because Kagami had not wanted to fight with them at that point. On the way, they spent a night in the jungle, where Menno told them the whole account of what the demons had done, that after attacking the town, they had also attacked Salmaria City and killed many people. Kagami then told them to quickly make their way to Salmaria City so that they could stop the demons. But when all of them reached the front gate of the city, the guards did not let them inside before checking. However, a demon was present inside, so Kagami told them that he had come there to sell the horns of a blue devil, and Alice quickly showed them the horns. The guards became happy, because they had arrived at just the right time. The Salmaria City soldiers had won the battle against the demons, and were now celebrating their victory. They had also sent many of their soldiers towards the Demon King's army to kill them. Kagami became depressed after hearing this. All of them then made a plan for what they could do next, because after this victory, everyone wanted to kill more demons. They decided that if they did not bring both sides together, it would be too late. Kagami then made a plan. They needed to reach the Demon King before the Salmaria soldiers, and talk with him, so that he could stop the fight. But if he did not stop, Kagami was prepared to fight him. They also needed to find people who had wanted to stop the fight day by day and live together, so that they could bring some change among the people. By that time, all the people of Salmaria had started tormenting a weak monster, and when they tried to kill it, it suddenly transformed into a demon beast and attacked them. Because of this, many others had been thrown into chaos inside Salmaria City.